Hey everybody, I'm back this week with our new challenge for small changes that make big changes. And I'm doing it from my car because I'm about to go into pool league. And this kind of fits because I'm going to be around at least 15 other women. Okay? So this week, this is a strange one, I have to tell you, because when I first read it, I thought, I don't know about this. But the more I get to thinking about it, it does have an effect. So I'm going to throw it past you. I want to hear your feedback, so don't forget to leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. But here's what it is. Week 5, limit dinner guests. If you're like me, you went, what? So here's what it says. Eating with 7 or more guests can make you eat 96% more food. This is according to Brian Wansink, the author of Mindless Eating. That's like doubling your dinner. So dine with fewer guests and save about 500 calories or even more. Now, I read that and I went, really? 7 or more guests and you're going to eat more. To me, I feel like, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I feel like when I eat dinner with other people, I eat less because I don't want anybody to think, oh, that fat girl can eat, no wonder. That all makes sense now. I want them to instead think, wow, she's heavy. She must just have bad metabolism or bad genes. I don't want anyone to think it's my bad habits that are creating my weight. God forbid. Even though I can eat, I can put some food away. I'm just going to be straight. So I do have a tendency to go out to eat with people. And I'm not talking about close friends and family that you're really comfortable with, because let's face it, if it's especially a spouse, somebody like that, you're gonna, all bets are off. They know you too well. There's no sense hiding it. So you might as well just be out there. I'm talking about people that you know, but maybe you don't know well. Maybe coworkers, maybe a first date, for example. So that was my thought. I'm thinking, so this doesn't make sense. But like I said, I'm going into pool league and there's going to be 15 other women there. Now, this place that we're shooting pool at tonight doesn't have great food. I mean, it's fried stuff, so it's not a big temptation. That being said, there's a few places where we shoot that have phenomenal burgers. And I can eat before I go, and I am not hungry in the slightest when I get there. But somebody orders a burger, and you see it come out, and you smell it, and you have to have one too. Okay? Doesn't matter that you're not hungry. It looks really good. It smells really good. You want one. So in that case, I can see it, because you got 7 or more people, your odds are a lot bigger that somebody's going to order food. So then it makes me go, okay, maybe that's right. The other thought that I had is when you're talking 7 or more people, you're talking about maybe a get together where it's just appetizers or a little, appetizer buffet, hors d'oeuvres, that sort of thing. And I have a tendency to go, oh, these taste really good. So instead of the 2 that I should be eating, I'm going to eat 20. Another example that I thought of is if you're going to dinner with a bunch of people, you might do the whole dainty, I don't eat a lot thing. But then everybody else orders dessert and you wouldn't normally eat dessert. But because everybody else is ordering it, you go, okay, this is my get out of jail free card. I'm going to eat me some dessert. So in those cases, I can see it. That being said, I tend to think the opposite is true. And I eat more when I'm alone. Because even though I know that it doesn't matter, I have myself convinced that calories eaten in private don't count. But they do, and we all know that. Girl Scout cookie time right now. So I am much more likely to, rather than eat the 2 Girl Scout cookies that is considered the serving size, which we all know is a joke. But anyway, instead of eating those 2, if I'm by myself, I'm probably going to eat the whole sleeve. So alone eating to me is just as bad as eating with a ton of dinner guests. So I know I've gone on a lot longer than I normally do for these, but I really want you to think about this week. Think about how your eating habits change depending on who's around or who isn't around. And really concentrate on the fact that you're eating for your health, not to impress other people, but also your calories count regardless. So if you're not hungry, don't eat. If it doesn't taste good, don't eat it. If you've hit your calories for the day, don't eat it. Okay? I mean, don't starve yourself. If you're starving, you've got to eat. But you know what I'm saying? How often are we really that hungry. But think about those things and think about how many, like I said, how many dinner gifts or lack thereof affect your eating. And I'd love to hear what you think about this topic. So put that in the notes in the comments, and I can't wait to read those. And I will be back next week with our new challenge.